Micromax Superphone Canvas 2. It's the A110. It's the phone that comes with the dual-core processor. Now, the event was so big that I had to pull out my big knife. So let's go ahead and unbox the new Canvas 2. We're gonna open iGAN style. So since you guys can already see, we've got the white color over here. I'm gonna put that aside for the time being. You've got nice packaging over here. You've got a soft insert over here which houses the phone, but it's a plastic insert nonetheless. You have a nice and large 2000 milliamp hour battery. We'll have to see how that holds up with the dual core and dual SIM cards. Now, since this is a white color, it comes with white products inside the box. So you have a white charger, which is over here. You also have a white USB to micro USB charging data syncing cable, which is over here. And of course, you have the new style earphones from Micromax as well. Interestingly, it has the same design as previous earphones, and you do have an inline microphone, and you do have the new style angled connector, which has a gold-plated 3.5mm connector. And of course, inside the box further, you have a A110 user guide. You also have SAR compliance, so this means that this phone has under 0.7 per kilogram of SAR value, which is good. You have the warranty statement, and let's take a look at the user guide. Again, nicely printed color user manual, and it shows you how to use the phone and basic details about the phone as well. So that's everything from the box. I'm going to quickly get rid of all this unimportant stuff, and I'm going to show you the phone itself. So here it is, guys. This is the new Micromax Superphone Canvas 2. Now you can see you have a nice 8 megapixel camera that's protruding out on the back side. You still have this texturized back panel that you saw on the A90. At first glance, the finish of the phone or the finish of the product looks really nice. It seems really premium in the hand. However, that's just the first look. Let's quickly go ahead and see what it looks like. So once I get rid of the plastic packaging, we have a 5-inch display over here. Now this is a full width XGA display. So FWXGA display over here, a 5-inch diagonal display, which does have a 16 million color. You do have a front-facing camera as well, along with a couple of sensors that you can see on the top over here. You do have the earpiece, and you have 3 buttons at the bottom, which are in the ICS format. So this phone is running Android Ice Cream Sandwich. On the bottom over here is a pinhole for the microphone, along with a tab to pull out the back cover. On the right hand side is the power lock and unlock button. On the top over here is the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the side of the 3.5mm headphone jack is the micro USB charging data syncing port, along with a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. On the left is the volume rocker, and that's absolutely all that's on the left. And on the back over here, the 8 megapixel camera along with dual LED flash. You do have the Micromax logo, the new logo over here, and the speakerphone at the bottom. Now if I quickly remove the back panel, incidentally, this back panel is also like the Samsung phones that we have seen in the past. You will see your dual SIM card slots. Now this is the SIM1 slot, the SIM2 slot. Now it doesn't say which SIM card is 3G or 2G. I'm not too sure if both of them can use 3G SIM cards inside the slot. So we'll have to see once we turn on the device. So I'm going to quickly put in the battery, and I'm going to turn on the device. So you can see we already have the connect charger indication over here. So I'm going to quickly run through this. We're going to quickly run through the settings panel over here. I'm going to connect to Wi-Fi. And since the battery was running too low, I really needed you guys to see it. So I have quickly connected it to a charger. I'm going to skip the sign in, and I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to skip through this so that I can quickly turn on the device. So this is the lock screen, or the main home screen of the Canvas 2. If I press this button over here, you'll be able to see the lock screen. It's standard Android, nothing special over here. Slide to the right to unlock the device, slide to the left to quickly jump to the camera. Now if I go here, you can see that we have a couple of Micromax applications loaded at the bottom over here. Tap this and you get the all applications list. since the phone is still loading. It's pretty responsive. It seems really snappy. You do have this widget section on the right, so you can quickly add widgets to the home screen as well. Pull down from the top, you have a quick launch for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, etc. You also have profiles. Scroll to the left, you have brightness, timeout, and auto rotation. You also have SIM card and SIM 1 and SIM 2 slots in the notification panel, which you can get rid of. And then you can also quickly jump into settings, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to scroll to the bottom over here. I'm going to jump into About Phone. You can see it's running Android 4.0.4. If I take a look at the multitasking screen, it should be the standard Android multitasking screen, so I can quickly slide left to close an application. Jump into the dialer, you have default and stock Android dialer, nothing special over here. You have your call list and your contacts over here. Micromax care number is pre-loaded onto the call list. So I'm going to quickly jump into the Internet Explorer or browser, and I'm going to open up everyone's favorite website, iGyan.in. So you can see how quickly the phone is loading up the website, and it's got a nice and wide format over here, so it loads up the website without any issues. You can see how smooth that is when it loads up the first few. It loaded up the website really fast, so rendering on this is absolutely stunning. Let me quickly switch. You can see how fast that switch was from portrait into landscape. Absolutely stunningly fast. You can pinch in, zoom out. Again, it's fairly responsive, more than you can expect from a phone for this price value. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump right back out, and I'm going to jump into YouTube over here, and I'm going to load up a video from iGyan. And see one of our most recent videos. So we'll load up the unboxing from HTC. So you can see that initial video playback seems good. Viewing angles on the screen are also very good. It's an IPS display. It's a 16 billion color display. You can see how vivid and bright the display is. It's pretty nice and snappy. So the one thing I'm going to show you now is the messaging panel over here, which seems to be interesting. And you see that we have stock Android. You have the stock Android keyboard again the stock Android messaging panel, and you can also switch from portrait into landscape to get a wide format. You also have voice to text over here, which is again Google standard, nothing special done by Micromax. You do have a couple of apps like MyZone, MyStore installed. You can obviously download their applications, including their hookup, which is again preloaded on the phone itself. Let me see if I can quickly jump into the camera, because I really want to look at how the 8 megapixel camera looks on this. You have touch to focus, which does use the LED to give you focus, which is nice. It is unfortunately not okay. It does focus in on close subjects as well, which is good. What I want to see is a video resolution. So I'm going to quickly jump into video, and I'm going to jump in over here, and I'm going to see what resolution we can shoot at. So that's time lapse. Video quality, it says high, but it's not showing me what resolution it'll shoot at. So it just says fine. It's not showing me a resolution. So I'll have to shoot and then come back and see if it shoots at 720 or 1080. And I'll be coming up with a follow-up video really soon, so you guys can stay tuned for that. So there you go, guys. This was a quick look, a quick unboxing. So this product can be put right next to the Galaxy S3 from Samsung, and also next to the Galaxy Note 2 from Samsung as well. You can see how identical in terms of shape and design the phone is. However, on the back, the phone is quite different. It's more an HTC sort of look. But you do have a protruded camera on the side over here, which does come out a little bit from the body over here. It looks nice, and I'm only worried about it scratching really soon. Once I keep the phone down on the surface like this, the camera does hit the floor first. However, you do have a nice and large bezel, but I'm worried about this lens getting scratched. In terms of build quality, the phone initially feels really good in the hand. It doesn't squeak or rattle. At first instance, I'm going to be obviously testing it and putting it through the grind. I really like the back finish, since it's matte finish and not glossy as this one. This one's getting really scratched. This one won't get scratched easily, but might get dirty since it's texturized. So that's something that I'll have to see, and I'll come back with a review on that. you can expect it soon, if not sooner. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions or queries about this phone, you can leave them in the comment section on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. You can obviously follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyan TV for iGyan Network. Thank you.